Hello and welcome to Views from Sibos. I'm John Beck, the banker's trading and technology editor, and I'm joined today by Don McCree, CEO of JP Treasury Services. So Don, it's day two. The atmosphere seems reasonably subdued so far, but what are the big themes of the conference for you?
So I actually think it's buzzing, and I think there's really three big themes that I'm hearing over the last day or so. Theme number one is collaboration really among financial institutions in a constrained environment where investment dollars might be going down. People are looking to build on partnerships they have already and collaborate even more than they have in the past to offer services to their core clients. Second major theme is just the whole change in regulatory and the regulatory regimes around the world, and every bank, every corporate is challenged and struggling with what it means for them and what it's going to mean for their business. And then the third, which is a residual of the regulatory theme that I'm hearing, is a very big focus on risk management. So whether it be the Eurozone and some of the uncertainty in the Eurozone, or counterparty risk coming out of the crisis from 2 years ago, a very big topic is management of risks and management of emerging risks as they're presenting themselves over the last really 3 to 5 months.
Sure. Okay, so as I'm sure you know, transaction banking has been increasingly popular over the last few years. But I mean, what's the appeal and can it continue?
Well, transaction banking is first of all, it's an excellent business, and it's widely viewed as an annuity business, which is very recurring with a client base once you strike a service with that client base. I think for me, the real attraction for transaction banking at JP Morgan is it's at the heart of our client relationships. And when we look at what we're trying to accomplish at JP Morgan, it's building on very long, very established client relationships which cross asset management, they cross investment banking, and they cross transaction banking, and really bringing our different lines of business and our different services together to provide solutions for clients in a very dynamic environment. And I think unless you work across those lines of business, and unless you put the client at the center and really ask the question of what is your challenge of today and what are you having trouble basically achieving, you can't really cement and maximize that client relationship. So very good economics, very good for us because it does require quite a bit of investment, quite a bit of staying power, and we think with our financial strength, we certainly have the capability to do that, and you'll see us doing that over the next few years. But then also very, very important for our overall client relationships in terms of driving our overall client franchise.
Sure, okay. So I'm sure while you're here at Sibos, you're going to be meeting with a huge number of clients, both on the corporate and financial institutions side, but what kind of topics are going to be up for discussion and what kind of challenges are they facing at the moment?
So I think it is speed dating at Sibos, and I think the themes are different by type of client. I think central governments, first and foremost, are looking at surpluses and how to invest surpluses in a low interest rate environment. And we've got a lot of ideas in terms of how to build cash product and investment product to help those clients. Financial institutions, the theme will very much be what I talked about before, which is how do we take our infrastructure, their infrastructure, our client base, their client base, and bring them together to do things together that they can't do by themselves or we can't do by ourselves. And that's a theme that we've actually been on for 10 years now. We have lots of deep partnerships. And then the final client base, which is here, are the corporates. And the corporates are, experiencing very rapid growth around the world, no matter who they are. And they're struggling with that low interest rate environment also, which is what to do with their excess investment dollars. They're struggling with trapped cash in certain jurisdictions which they're expanding in, and they're really struggling to get the visibility of their cash management suite, whether they operate it themselves or they're operated on another bank's platform, into home office to understand what's happening to them both in payment flows and collections and investment everywhere in the world so they can have a degree of central control. And the corporate base is where we're also hearing this theme very significantly around risk management and counterparty risk, and making sure that they weave that into that whole cash management suite.
Well, it sounds like you've got plenty to keep you busy, so we better let you get to it. So,
all right, John, thank you very much.
Thank you very much for taking the time. And you can catch up with the rest of our coverage at thebanker.com.